On the second day, Brahmacharini Avatar of Goddess Durga is worshipped. She is the goddess of devotion, wisdom, and knowledge. As she does Tapasya, she's also known as Devi Tapaswini or Devi Yogini. She wears a white sari and she has a commander in her left hand and rosary on the other. Goddess Parvati's before incarnation was Devi Shakti or Devi Sati, who threw herself in fire after her father Daksha Prajapati insulted her husband Shiva. Devi Parvati always knew that she wanted Lord Shiva as her husband. But during that time, after Sati threw herself in fire, Lord Shiva was doing tapasya, was doing extreme tapasya and intense tapasya for years. Naradji advised goddess Parvati to follow the path of extreme tapasya. So Parvati did as Naradji told. During that time, a demon named Tarkassum, he did tapasya and meditation so that he could get a boon that he'll be immortal. However, that was not possible. So he used his clever mind and asked and thought that as Sati has died, so Shiva will never marry anyone again and will never have a child. So he asked for a boon that only Shiva's son could kill him, and his boon was granted. So he started thinking that he was immortal, and then he started showing off power, which disturbed gods. So that is also a reason that gods put more effort to convince Shiva to marry Parvati. That was the reason that other gods went to Kamadev, the god of love, affection, attraction, desire, and lust, so that he could invoke a desire in Shiva to marry Parvati. On the request of other gods, Kamadev went towards Shiva and threw an arrow of love, which disturbed his meditation. So he got angry and opened his third eye and burned Kamadev into ashes. Later, Kamadev's wife did tapasya, because of which Shiva gave her the boon that though Kamadev's body is destroyed, but still he would be alive. Because of which made Shiva think that maybe Sati also has taken another incarnation and was still there. On the other hand, Parvati suffered a lot during the tapasya. For thousands of years, she only ate fruits and beetroot. Then, for hundreds of years, she only survived on leafy vegetables. And she also suffered from natural causes as she was sitting in the open space. For thousands of years, she ate biliva leaves only. And for many thousands of years, she stayed without eating anything or even drinking water, just so that she could get Shiva as her husband. By that time, everyone along with Shiva was known about the tapasya done by Ma Brahmacharini. The Sapta Rishis had given her blessing so that her tapasya would be successful. Later, Shiva came in a disguise so that he could discourage and disturb Ma Brahmacharini from her tapasya. But she was unshaken. Then, after seeing her determination, Shiva finally agreed to marry her. And this is how Devi Shakti and Shiva were together.